I'm back. We should be good. Hi, Chris. We should be good for the next bit, um, until the football game is over. But thank you. I hope that I'm going to give it a minute or two for everyone just to see that I'm back again, um, and get back in. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Chris. Thank you for joining me right away and coming in. I want to give it just a hot second, just so everyone can see that I'm back. Hello again, Carol and Laura. Oh, thank you guys. Hi, Lexa. I'm so glad you guys are back. Thank you for this. I really do appreciate it. And we were talking about Maid, and we were talking about the Confident Queen, and I asked you guys to come up with questions that you have for the cards. I am doing well. I am doing very well. I'm just going crazy right now, just trying to keep up with everything. I feel like there's not enough time in the day. Not enough time in the day. Oh, so we were talking about Maid. We were talking about Confident Queen. I asked you guys just to think about questions while I was gone, since I had to run and just pick up and drop off my fourth time today to the high school. My fourth time. And my third time to the middle school today. So fourth time to the high school, third time to middle school, and I still have to go back again. So over it. But kids keep you busy. So I was talking about the Confident Queen, and the thing is that the Confident Queen is a webinar. So during the webinar, it's very confidential, but it's really about, I want to help women, and I'll make sure that the cards isn't bothering you. I want to help women to empower themselves, because the more that we learn how to empower ourselves, the more that we can help others to find out how to empower themselves. And I feel like we don't give enough power to ourselves. We give our power away. So the Confident Queen is about finding your power. It's about being your power. It's about igniting your power. It's about confronting your trauma and your fears and your false beliefs and understanding them to a point where they can't control you anymore. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to cure your trauma or erase your trauma or erase your fears or cure your fears or all that stuff. But it's more about surviving them, allowing that experience in life to make you who you are now, or who you will be, your true self, I should say. Because through everything that I've experienced through life, and I think that's what I was talking about. I think I was saying, and somebody can correct me or remind me of what I was talking about before I had to abruptly leave. And I'm drinking soda on top of it. My son left his soda here. I usually have seltzer of soda, so it's gonna be an interesting night tonight. Just because he left it on the steps, so I snatched it on my way out. I created this because I have been through so much in life, and the pattern that I found, because when I got divorced my first time, I said I would never marry. I would never marry again, is what I said. And then I said I would never marry the same person again. So this, hopefully this really helps, because it really, it really helps me every time I confront this. So I got married once, not a good choice, but that's okay. It's a whole different thing. Like, I'm over that. But I knew what I didn't want the second time. And the second time I really had what I believed were my standards up high. And after being married for X amount of years, due to certain circumstances that I'm not going to share because I'm still going through a stupid freaking divorce and it's taking a long fucking time. And I hope Jackie's on here. I don't think she is. The second time, due to circumstances in his life, he changed. And he turned into the person that I never thought someone can be. And that shocked me, that saddened me, and that also showed me, Jackie, you're here, you know what I'm saying? It also showed me that I gave my power away to someone because I thought that they would be my protector and my savior from my previous life experiences, and I should have never done that. What I should have done was given my power to myself and do the things for myself that I wanted to do, that my soul wanted to do, that I was pulled towards doing, and then allow him to be part of the journey. And if he wasn't part of the journey, then stop the train and push him out. But instead, what happened was I allowed him to be in charge of where the train was going, to drive the train. And then when he couldn't anymore, I was like, oh shoot, what am I going to do now? And I had to take over with this pressure of someone who was telling me everything that I was doing wrong. So I hope I'm explaining that the right way without giving anything legally that could get me in trouble for saying, because he's a little bitch. And yeah, I said that, and I'm sure I'll get a letter about that. You can't lose that language about him. But you got to say it like it is. So I created this program for what I needed. I needed not to find someone to build my confidence and tell me that I'll be okay. I needed to figure out how to build my confidence on my own, how to really get myself out. It was 222 on my screen right now. How to get myself out of that hole, how to find who I truly am. I had to find myself, and I'm still finding myself every day, but I had to find myself. I had to be able to say, this is what I want, and I'm going to work to get it, and I'm going to work as hard as I can until I achieve it, because you know what? Damn it, I effing deserve it. I deserve it. And that's what we're not doing. We're not saying we deserve it. We're saying, well, maybe we're not smart enough, and maybe we're not good enough, and maybe, I said this to myself, maybe I'm too old to start over again. It's too late. And that's not true. So the Confident Queen is about finding out where we stopped believing in ourselves. What life experiences have we given power to that isn't our truth, but made it our truth? And then what could we do to change that? Not erase it. I don't think we should ever erase our traumas. I don't think we should ever erase our life experiences, because we wouldn't be here today if we didn't live through that. We wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for that reason. Thank you, Adriana. Thank you, Adriana. That's my daughter's name, Adriana. Her actual name is Adriana Lules, but we call her Lola. That's what I had to learn. And now my attitude is, I'm going to achieve this. Okay. Whether it is, I'm going to create a course where I could touch women, where I could change their lives or show them how to change their lives. That is really important to me. It's not about, I'm going to create a course I can make X amount of money, or I'm going to create a course I could videotape myself, or I'm going to create a course. I'm not doing this. I did it for me. Selfishly, I did it for me. But now that I saw what it did for me, now I want to give it to you guys. Now I want to deliver it to you. I want to give you the power that nobody freaking ever gives us. I'm so tired of seeing these people go, oh my God, I did this and I did that and I did the other. How the F did you do it? How did you do it? And that was the thing. I never knew how anybody did it. And let me tell you something else. People would see me and go, I don't know how you do it, Natalie. You are so strong. I don't know how you're doing it. And you know what the truth was? I wasn't doing it. I would go home and I would break down. So I would go out in public and I would go to work and I would wear this shell of a disguise, making it seem like I had everything together and everything figured out. And I would come home, and before the kids saw me, I would do my breakdown. I would have my breakdown of, oh my God, I'm too fat, I'm too stupid, I'm too ugly, I'm too poor, I'm too lonely, I'm too dumb, I can't do this, I need someone. I did it all. And then right before my kids came home, I would fix my makeup, I would change my clothes, and I would put mommy on like, hey guys, how was your day? What do you need? I would do that. And then at night before I go to sleep, I would have my next breakdown. After the kids were in their room where I knew they couldn't hear me, or in the shower, I would have my breakdown. Because let me tell you something, if you break down in the shower, when you get out, nobody really knows, because they can't. I take hot freaking showers. They can't tell that the breakdown that you had in the shower is why your eyes are red and your nose is red. They can't tell that. They can't. So you get out and people were like, damn, that shower must have been really freaking hot. Yeah, it was. But little do they know that it was actually the breakdown that made you look the way you did, because that's what we do. That's what we do. But then what we don't do is we don't give the power to the other women that are out there going through whatever the hell they're going through. It doesn't matter what it is you're going through. Your trauma is not worse than mine and it's not less than mine. We have to stop comparing it. We have to stop doing that. But we never say, this is what we can do to help empower ourselves. And then find that other queen that's near you that you know is having that fourth cup of coffee, not because she loves coffee, but because she couldn't eat anything because she was sick to her stomach and had to get her kids up and had to make sure that their socks matched and that they brushed their teeth and they had a snack. Forgot snack yesterday. Got a text message from my son. Mom, you forgot to pack me a snack. When I got that exact text message, one of my students who was in foster care, he's actually not my student, but he's my student. So I harbor him, which I shouldn't do, but that's a whole nother thing because I think that administration's happy that I have him because then he's not in the hallways creating chaos. I forgot his food also. So he literally looked at me, the 16-year-old, and said, you forgot your real son's food and you forgot your fake son's food. You lost Mother of the Year, which is true. But when we're doing all this, no one teaches us, hey, I know what you're going through. So when we see that mom, that woman, that warrior, it doesn't have to be a mom. It could just be a woman who's single that's trying to get through today. When we see that, we have to show them that we know where they're at and that we'll help them to get through it. We'll help you by giving you our power, showing us what we do. Because what we have to remember also, and it's like part of the Reiki beliefs, is that it's just for today. Just for today, I forgot the snack. Just for today, I broke down in the shower. Just for today, I looked at myself in the mirror and said, oh my gosh, you're 10 pounds overweight. You're 20 pounds overweight. Or just for today, I looked in the mirror and realized, and this is the truth about me, without me going into deep details because I want to save it for the course, but looking in the mirror after having a child and being 6 weeks postpartum and seeing in the mirror that you're 83 pounds. But when you look in that mirror, you don't see 83 pounds. You see stretch marks. You see skin that's pulled in different areas that shouldn't be pulled in those areas. You see nipples that are sore. You see those things. You don't see the sickness that's really there. You see the scars of what your body went through and what we call the ugliness that really isn't ugly. So those are the things that we see. So the confident queen, and that's why I'm telling you guys to watch Made, because the abuse that we receive from others and accept is probably equally as bad as the abuse that we give to ourselves. So the only thing I can do is give you the tools to notice when we're in situations that are abusive, whether it's someone else abusing us or ourselves abusing ourselves, because that's what we're really good at. There's certain things that I could give us credit for that we're really good at. And we're really good at hurting ourselves and not believing in ourselves. So starting now, we need to change that. We need to say, just for today, I'm going to be kind to myself. Just for today, I'm going to love myself. Just for today, I'm going to believe in myself. Because this is the shit we don't do. And I got old and tired of it. That's what happened. I got old and tired of it because you know what? I wish I loved myself the way I should have when I was younger. And I wish I believed in myself the way I should have when I was younger. And I wish instead of putting some facade up and making people see me as being strong and independent and fearless, I could actually let them see me being fearful and broken and afraid. Because maybe I would have learned things a little bit differently. And maybe I would be where I am today a little bit sooner. But we can't change that. We definitely can't change that. So that's where the Confident Queen came from. That's where that webinar came from. And that's where it's from me. And this gift that I gave myself, I am now giving to you. It's a 2-day webinar. It's on 11/11 and 11/12. It's not going to be easy, meaning that I'm going to have you guys, and it's all confidential because it's set up as a webinar. Nobody sees who you are or what you're posting. Only I can see it, but I share comments because what you're feeling, everyone else in that group is probably going to be feeling, and I'm going to be feeling. So it's really important, but it's not going to be easy where we have to really look at ourselves in the raw. We really do. We have to look at ourselves in the raw and say, what do we see? You know, when I look at myself, my wedding picture of my first wedding, I see a frail little girl who is literally a size 0. And I'm not lying. The dress that I wore was a size 0, and they had to take it in. And you know what they said? They said, oh my gosh, we have to have the designer come in and see you in this dress so she could see what it looks like. And what that said to me was, this is the size I need to be beautiful in this dress. A 0. That's not good. That's not good. Not good. And that was my first wedding. So I'm going through my second divorce. So that's really like, that's in a nutshell what this is about. That's in a nutshell of what we need to do as females, as women, as seeing what's going on, as seeing. And this course was created before Gabby Petito. This course was created before that. I want you to know. It's just that Gabby's story is out there. And could you imagine if we could have given her her voice, if we could have given her her confidence, if we could have given her what she needed to identify her triggers and her fears and her misbeliefs, maybe she would be here today. Or maybe her mother would have taken the course and her mother would have been able to identify things and say something's not right here. You know, so as moms, as sisters, as friends, as females, as women, as coworkers, we really need the strength. We really need this power. So I am also hopping on to answer questions, which means that I have my cards here, and I keep hearing like another deck. So I might jump up and grab another deck. I'm not sure. I read very differently than others. I really do. I do not open up the book and say, okay, well, the angels say blah, blah, blah. I don't do that. I'll grab a card, answer your question with the card, but I will take in intuitively what I am receiving and deliver it to you. I do have to state a couple of things before we go into questions. I keep hearing, grab another deck. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Let's see. They want me to grab another deck, but I have this other one up here. All my decks are downstairs. I don't really bring my decks upstairs. Okay. So if you are on this live, and if you are going to be asking a question, as I dropped my card, sorry. If you are on this live and you are going to be asking a question, there are 2 things that you need to know. One is you have to be okay with whatever comes out, meaning, are you okay with knowing everything? That's my first question. I don't determine death, so don't worry about that. But are you okay with knowing everything? And number 2, don't ask a question that you don't want to hear the answer to. Okay? So don't ask a question you don't want to hear an answer to. So if you're asking me, oh my gosh, does she love me? And I get a no, I'm going to tell you no. Okay? I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. So these are psychic questions about you, connected to you. I do not answer questions about other people. Meaning, if you ask me, I want to know if my daughter's boyfriend is the right one, I'm not going to tap into that. That is unethical. There's a lot of mediums out there that had tapped into Gabby Petito's case and did lives on that case. I will not do that. There's a reason why I don't do that, because that's part of my ethics. That's part of my beliefs. I will not tap into someone's child that's missing without their permission, without it being part of a case, and I won't go public with it. If a family contacts me, I work with that family privately. That's just something I do. And the same thing, if you want to know about your children, if you want to know about your boyfriend or your girlfriend, your husband, I will not tap into them. I will tap into you. Okay? Because that's not right on their part at all. That's not right. That's invading their privacy. So questions can be about I'm not a doctor, don't diagnose or prescribe. Questions can be about about you, things that you want to look into. I see people are asking me mediumship questions. I know you guys are really looking, are you really used to me doing mediumship? I know that. I'm trying to stick a little psychic today because I get through a lot more in a shorter period of time, if that makes sense. So let's see. Oh. Okay. Okay. Whoop. Sorry. So Linda, you asked, you're moving from Florida, would love a reading, making a move to another state. Will I be happy? Okay, give me 1 second. I have the Angels Answers card, so just give me 1 sec, honey. Ooh, I just clicked something. I'm sorry. All right. So Linda, let's see. I got forgiveness. So just give me a second because I just want to look at this for a second. So I know you're asking about moving and will you be happy? So I want to talk about the guilt that you're holding with this move. I want to talk about the fact that you feel like there's something about abandonment here, and not literal abandonment, but that feeling of I'm abandoning something or I'm leaving something. So I want to talk about that as well. So it's so funny talking about the Confident Queen, all that stuff that we're doing. Linda, I want to say this. I need you to release and forgive yourself for any false beliefs you have around this move. So any guilt, any kind of thing that you're holding on to that's not really true and not really yours, I want you to let go of that. And then, yes, you will be happy, but you need to let go of whatever you're holding on to that's connected to this move. So I hope that makes sense what I'm saying, because that's what I'm getting. All right. So let's see. Hey, Nancy, how are you? Okay, Taylor. It's so funny. I don't know if I'm feeling these cards tonight. Taylor, do these have nicer pictures? I'm having a really hard time with these cards tonight. I'm not liking the card decks I have. Give me a second. I'm just going to grab one more deck. This is different. This is Lenormand. This is completely different. So Lenormand is very different. It's not like Tarot. Lenormand is going to put things in your face. So I just want to say Lenormand's different. Okay, so let's see. Will I get my apartment that's safe and healthy, also financially good? So I want to know about the apartment and financially good. Give me 1 second, honey. Just dropping some cards. Hi, Diana from New York. Ooh. Okay. Snake, stork, home. Okay. So I'm going to tell you a couple of things. When I see this snake, I am thinking to myself, someone kind of, I don't want to use the word backstabbed, but I want to say someone did something that wasn't very kind to you, or you were hurt in the past. And because of that, you have to start over. So that's where the new apartment comes from. So you're starting over, and that you're going to be okay because I have the house that's there. So I want to tell you from the experience of what happened where you were hurt, where like something wrong happened, you have this new birth happening, the new thing happening, the new thing started, and everything's going to work out in the end. So Taylor, you are going to be okay. Everything will work out. Okay. Everything will work out. Okay. Linda, I have joined a medical study for a new medication. Will it help me and be for my highest good? Okay, I just have to state this because it is health-wise. So no, I am not a doctor. I do not diagnose or prescribe. You have to listen to exactly what your doctor says and follow whatever it is that they're sharing with you. Okay, I have to state that. And I'm sure you know that anyway. You don't need to hear that from me, Linda. I'm sure you're fully aware of that. Interesting. Is your doctor a male? Because they're talking about the new medication, which is a new prescription. It's showing a letter. They're talking about the new prescription. And I want to say that I'm looking down with a smile on my face, feeling like it is for my highest good. So I want to talk about the new prescription that you're talking about that you received. I want to talk about time lapsing, time going over, but I do feel like this is for your highest good or better, for your betterment. Can't speak English today, obviously, but that's the way I see it. I do want to know, is it a male doctor? Yes, he is male. Okay, just scroll down because he's the first one who popped up. The male popped up right away. And then the letter that I'm seeing, I would use as a new prescription or new medication that you have. And then I have you here with a smile on your face. So I'm going to say, yes, you are good. You are good. Just follow the rules, follow what they're saying. Don't try to cheat or change anything or anything like that. Okay. That's the only thing. Will my relationship last or finally end? These questions. Will my relationship last or finally end? Give me a second. I say the questions out loud for a reason because I'm actually giving them to the cards just so you guys know. And what I do, I wish I could tilt my camera down. What I do is I shuffle the cards and I put them in 3 piles and then I pick them up with my left hand. And then I just put down the first 3 cards that come out. Lexa, let me just show you the cards that I got. I got the ship, I got the sun, and I got mice. I don't like saying this, but I have to say what I'm saying. So I'm not going to change it. So I'm going to say that I'm seeing that the ship needs to sail. It needs to go. Okay. And then you will see your happiness. But this is where I want you to be careful. Your ship needs to sail. It needs to go. You need to move on. That's when your happiness will come in. But this is where I get a little bit worried. Once you find your happiness, you may go back to your bad habits. You may go back or have that second thought of let me return. So let me ask you this without asking you this. So you don't have to answer it, but have you already broken up with this person and returned back to them? Okay, so have you already broken up with this person and returned back to them? Because if you have, the same thing's going to happen again. If you have not, this is your warning. When you end things, if you choose to, because we all have free will, and you find that you're finally finding happiness and security and blah, blah, blah with yourself, and then that individual comes back in, don't let them in. Don't let them in. Now, everything that I give you guys tonight, you have free will. You could choose to do what you want to do, but I'm just telling you what I see, okay? What I see. This is all I can tell you, all right? Myra, you want a card? Let me just see. Okay. I'm going to pull an Angel's Answers card, honey, for you. Card, please. And general. I love that you said general for me. Okay. Oh, some of my students are here. I see some of my students here. Some of my students are here. Let me say something. They're going to get really mad now. Tomorrow night is our last class. I am going to be looking for, and I did post it already, I am going to be looking for volunteers. They will be practicing. They will be giving readings. They will be giving psychic and or mediumship readings. You have to know Zoom. You have to be in a quiet room, fully available to really give them the respect that they deserve for all the work that they've been doing with me for 8 weeks. And you need to know Google Forms because you will be filling out 2 minutes. Don't worry, it's not a whole thing. But I will need people to fill out a form afterwards to assess them. They're going to freak out when they hear that now because they didn't know that. And the assessment is just to help them to understand what it is like to be a sitter while they're reading. So it really helps them to grow. It's really important. So if you guys are interested, there is a post on my Facebook page already that mentioned it. You can just comment under there and I'm going to be pulling people from there because they're going to be doing rapid readings tomorrow. Now everyone's going to message me, oh my God, Nellie, my Wi-Fi isn't working. Oh my gosh, I can't make class. I got called into work. Or, oh my gosh, watch this. Just kidding. They work really, really, really hard. Really hard. Okay. Myra, your card is yes. What was your question? I know you had general for you, but I'm getting yes. So let me just get one more for you. Yes. Listen to your intuition. Sorry, backwards. Yes. Listen to your intuition. So this mirror image thing does not work for me. Listen to your intuition. So girl, you have power. Listen to what your soul is telling you. Listen to what your gut is telling you. Listen to what you're being told. Do not question it. Go for it. Just listen to what it's telling you. Okay? Listen to what it's telling you. Eva Marie, will I buy a house by the end of the year? Let me do the Lenormand cards for that for me. Will I buy a house by the end of the year? I can't scroll down to the other comments right now, but I'm just curious, like what's going on down there. I don't want to lose my spot where I have right now with the comments because I'm trying to get as many people as I can. Will I buy a house by the end of the year? Let's see. Let me put it into my 3 piles. I can't believe I'm drinking soda of all things. I don't really drink soda. It's not a common thing for me. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. You have the tree, your roots. You're going to be grounded. So it looks like, yes, you will buy a house at the end of the year. Will you be grounded into your roots? Into your roots. Eva Marie, I don't see you alone. So I don't see you alone either. So I see you with someone else, okay? And I see you with someone else starting something new. Your stork, a new life, a new beginning, okay? It doesn't have to be that the someone's something new, but starting something new. So I'm going to say it again. You have your roots that are grounded in there, really secure, really safe. That's that new home, that sturdy, new, stable home, not alone with someone else, where you start new, where you start over new. So that's what I got for you, hon. Let's see. Wendy, should you or can you even do it? Wendy, I'm going to tell you something about, I'm going to pull angel cards for you. About, oh gosh, my daughter's 22. So my oldest is 22. So probably 24 years ago, I'd gone to a medium near me and she had told me I was going to write a book. English is my worst subject, worst. And I'm part of a book today. So it will amaze you at what you can do. And it's funny, I'm kind of answering your question without pulling a card. Actually, you know what's interesting? I'm going to show you the card I just got. I got no. Okay. So I got no. Let me just pull another card so I could understand it a little bit deeper. Okay. So you may be trying to do it by yourself, and that's why they're saying no right now. So it's like you have to reach out and you have to get everything together first before anything can be done. So right now for you, the answer is no, because you need to find helpful people around you that could help you, guide you, and assist you in where you need to go and what you need to do. That's really important. Okay, that's the cards I got, so that's what I give. Nancy, am I going to meet someone soon? Andrea, I'm laughing. Hi, Megan. I'm still working and listening. Oh, I just dropped something. Oh my gosh, I dropped helpful people again. Nancy, we just had this, but this just dropped out. So I'm going to tell you this the way it is. Am I going to meet someone soon? You have to be open to meeting somebody. You have to be open to other people helping you to meet someone, introducing you. I'm not saying that whoever they introduce you to has to be that person, but you have to be open to others helping you, to putting yourself out there, to meeting other people. Okay, so that's the way it's coming out. That's the way I have to give it. Okay. Carol, what should you do with your apartment? Actually, I'm going to pull the other cards for that. Sue, did I answer your question already? Some of the questions are repeating themselves. Sue, you're up next. I don't think I did. It was somebody else's about Florida, I think. Ooh. If you guys are in the area, I have a show on Thursday in person in Jersey, Washington Township Theater, in-person show. That's for mediumship and all that fun stuff. Where is she? Let me see her show. Hi, Magic. Okay. I inherited some apartments. What should I do with them? Let's see. Carol, let's see. It's so dark in here that it's hard to see the cards. Okay. So follow your path of where you want to go, what you want to do, and knowing that you are very protective of what's right of you and what's the right thing to do, because you may have some people who are going to try to scam you, connive you, trick you, whatever it is. So what I'm going to say, Carol, is I do feel, actually what's funny is I feel some you should sell, some you should rent out, but I think you know what path you want to do for which ones, and just know that you're in a protective state because there's going to be people who are going to try to trick you. But you're very smart and you know what you're doing. You're very, very smart and you know what you're doing. That's important to know. Okay. Diana, if you're going through a lot of changes, I'm telling you right now, that Confident Queen workshop webinar that I have going on is for anyone. It's not for mediums. It's not for psychic. It's for women. It's for women who are stay-at-home moms. It's for women who are lawyers, teachers, doctors, nurses, sisters, mothers. It's for anyone. And it's how we get through things. It's how we stop giving our power away. Sue. I'm going to use the angel cards for you, hon. Am I going to sell my house? I'm afraid to move forward. Should I or shouldn't I? There's so much fear tonight. Do you notice that, you guys? So much fear. I think that's my fault. I think that's on me. Oh, don't stop. So am I going to sell my house? I'm going to say yes. You're afraid to move forward. They're saying don't stop. So Sue, I say don't stop. I say move forward. I say keep going. I say sell the house, move on, do what you need to do. Oh, Patty, thank you. Thank you for saying that. I'm so excited to go live again. Like I can't wait to be in a theater again. I can't wait to be on stage again. Not to be the center of attention. I just can't wait to see you guys. Like I had an event last week. I had an event, but it was a fundraiser. It was a little bit hectic, but it was so nice to be there with people again. You know, connecting with your loved ones, bringing through messages, doing all that fun stuff. It was so nice. It was so nice. Terry, I want to know if I'm going to be needing back surgery. Oh, I'm like, my watch just went off, but it was just like giving me the whole "you're wonderful" thing. You can't see it, but okay. I want to know if I'm going to need back surgery. I'm going to need back surgery. I got choose a new direction. So when I get that, when I'm asked a question, like you're saying, I want to know if I'm going to need back surgery and I'm getting choose a new direction, I'm going to ask you, have you tried acupuncture? Have you tried other options before jumping to surgery? And for some reason, acupuncture keeps coming in. So I don't know if you've tried that yet, but I feel like there's other avenues that you can try before going to surgery. So that's what I'm feeling. I'm going to Florida to meet someone in my family I've never seen before. Will it be okay? Actually, I was going to put the angel cards down, but then I decided not to. You know what? I might actually put the cards down totally. I know you guys like the cards, but I keep hearing, and it's like I never use cards. Even if you have a psychic reading with me, like I don't use cards. It's Friday night. I have parents texting me to ask me if there's homework this weekend. We're going to ignore that text message for now. I'll answer her later. I'm going to Florida to meet someone in my family I have never seen before. Will it be okay? Communicate clearly. Look at that. So just be clear with your communication. Just be clear. Know what you want to get out of this. Know what you want to see. Know what you want to know. Like that kind of thing. So just communicate clearly. Okay? Just communicate clearly. Nick, do I keep holding on? Is it time to let go? You're very welcome for my time. Thank you for saying that. It's very kind of you. I have a mother coming through, and I'm not going to be able to let her go because she's not letting me let her go. Let me just answer the next question. I have a mother coming through, and I kept hearing like Mary Ann. It sounds like Mary Ann. So I just want to say I have a mom here, and I don't know if her name is Mary Ann, but Mary Ann is very significant with her. Give me a second. Okay, Nick, for some reason I pulled up two cards for you, and I got compromise and abundance. So I feel like in order to keep holding on, you need to start compromising. You need to start seeing, okay, where are we at? What do I need to do? What can I give? What can I take? What can I not be without? And then when you learn to compromise, that's when the abundance will come in. Whether it's, please understand, abundance of love in what you have now or abundance of love and freedom. But it has to come from compromising, then the abundance comes in. So you have to see exactly what it is that's not balanced out, and what am I willing to let go, and what must I not let go and hold on to. And then when you come to that compromise of understanding, then the abundance will come in. Then the abundance will come in. I have to go down to the comments for a second. Okay. I have to know who has a mother whose name is Mary Ann. Because I that's what I'm hearing, Mary Ann. So Claire, I can't tap into your oldest son, but I can tap into you. Magic. She'll be very happy. I just threw a rubber ball, so now she's chasing it. So that will get her happy. I'm going to tap into, Claire, I'm going to tap into you and how you can guide, assist, and help. Just so you guys can see, I got one of these, and that's what I threw for her, against the wall. Into how you can help him. Addiction is very difficult, and I'm speaking from a person who is dealing with someone else in their life that's dealing with addiction or the repercussions of addiction. And it's so difficult. It really is, because we see how it could hurt someone and we feel so helpless. That's and you're not. You can't make this up. Like, you can't make this up. Ask for help from others. Ask for help from others. I just got to put my cards down for a second. Ask for help from others and trust. That's what I'm getting for you, hon. So it's like, don't try to figure it out all on your own, and don't try to do everything on your own. Ask for help and trust what others' experiences, advice, and stuff that they have for you, that they could give you and help you with. That's what I got. I'm going to hold it up again just so you can see. Okay. with my glowing lips. Aw, you're welcome, Linda. I have a crazy cat right now. I got to watch her because I can't trust her because she jumps up on me. Oh, Taylor, I'm seeing your comment now. Thank you so much. This resonates. I'm in New Jersey and I was living with my mom beginning of the year. It was so abusive. Yes. Oh, Taylor, sending you lots of love, Taylor. Lots and lots of love. Lots of love. Jeanette, how are you? What do I see for you? Let's see. What do I see for you, Jeanette? It's funny. A lot of cards are repeating themselves. I have to say that. So, Jeanette, communicate clearly what you want, what it is you're looking for. Okay, so what do I see for you? I see for you asking for exactly what you want. Communicate clearly. When you do that, they're saying meditation. So go into meditation to bring you answers. In your meditation, ask for signs that you can look for. Okay, so what do I see for you? The things that you want, you need to communicate clearly. Then you're going to sit in meditation so that during meditation, it brings in your answers that you're looking for. And then ask for a sign. There's no reason. I always ask for signs. I actually asked for a sign this morning. I told him what I had to see in order for me to do something that I want to do. So there's something that I want to do, but if it's the right time, the right now, the right all that other BS that we tell ourselves, I need this sign to come through. So that's what I did. So there's nothing wrong with asking for a sign. Terry, are you another one with back surgery or no? I did your surgery. Okay. Give me 1 sec. Was there someone here that has a mom named Mary Ann that's passed? And it's going to be hard for me to see only because the mice meant that it'll terrible. The mice come back sneaky, try to sneak back in. So think about like field mice. When it gets cold outside, they try to sneak in your house and come back in. So that's what it means, to try to sneak back, Okay, Laura Lee, welcome from Nova Scotia, first of all. I'm really missing my deceased pets, parents, and brother. I feel like one of them is always with me. Can you tell me if they are and who it is? So Laura Lee, this is what I would do. I just dropped a card. Sorry, hon. Get more information. So this is what I would do. That's what I was about to say. Okay, let me get more information. But Mary Ann is not connected to you, correct? Carol, that's your friend's mom. Give me 1 second. If you guys can understand Mary Ann mom, can you just comment on the bottom while I go back to Laura Lee? If you want to know who it is around you, Laura Lee, I would ask. I would say before I go to bed at night, I'm going to bed tonight. I know that I feel my loved ones around me. Can you please come to me in my dreams and tell me who it is? Because I would like to know. That's what I would do. Only because I'm not tapped into your family right now because it's in a private reading. I have this mother here that's driving me crazy. Unless she's your mother. Carol, yes, your friend's mom. Okay. I can't change. Your mom was Margaret Jean. Okay. My mom passed and I have an Aunt Mary Ann. Okay. So give me 1 second. So that's what I would do, just so you know. Okay. That's how I would do it. Eva, thank you. I see what you're saying. Karen, I'm going to go back to you. I just want to go to this mom. I'm going to go to Karen afterwards and then go down the line again. Okay, wait, give me 1 second because this mom is driving me crazy. So I just want to talk about her for a second. Not that she's driving me crazy. I keep on hearing the name Marianne, Marianne, Marianne. I want to say that there's a Joe connected as well because I hear Joe as well also. I don't want to change Marianne to something else. Okay, so please don't change her name. She's giving me Marianne. I know that there is a connection to a Joe as well. I know that she is showing me as a very kind, gentle woman who really cares. She's really not pushy. She really isn't. I know that her daughter would still be living. There may be other children that are living, but I want to talk about her daughter that is still living. Because what she's sharing with me is something about having a concern for her daughter, having a concern for her daughter. This concern comes towards health, and she just wants her daughter to know that she is watching over her and that she knows that there's something going on health-wise. So if you can understand everything that I said, please don't change anything. I have Marianne, who is mom. I have a Joe that's connected. I don't know if Joe's in living or past, but I do have a feeling he's passed. And I know that her daughter would still be living. That's how I know that. So Allison, I know you're saying, how does this work? You would have to understand everything that I just said. You would have to understand mom's name being Marianne. You would have to understand a connection with Joe. You would have to understand her daughter. If this is mom, it could be you. Her daughter not being well and mom sending the information that she knows that she's not well. Okay. Carol, thank you, hon. So you would have to understand all of that. That's how it works, just so you know. And I wasn't going to bring anybody in. It's just that she kept on asking me, and I don't want to ignore her. That's disrespectful. So that's why I didn't ignore her. That's why I didn't ignore her. Let me just jump up. Carol, I know you said it wasn't for you, so I'm going to wait and see if somebody else can understand it while I just go back to the questions. Give me 1 second. I know I said I was going to go to Karen. Karen, you need some guidance. Let's see what they say for your guidance. And then I'll scroll back down to the comments again to see. Karen, don't stop. Your guidance is don't stop because it's in the near future. Let me just grab one more. Right this second is not the right time. So don't stop. It's in the near future because right now is not the right time. But it's in the near future. It's in the near future. So that's the guidance that they're giving me to give to you. Noelle, not a specific question. Just a pull would be cool. All right, just a pull for Noelle. I got to watch Magic. She's out of control. She's destroyed all the wood in my house with her nails. I have 5 cats. She's the only one that scratches my wood. The only one. All the other ones are good. Destroy my furniture, but that's okay. But the wood on the walls, she's the only one who destroys them. Yes, Magic, I'm talking about you. You guys can't see Piper because of this thing up. She's coming. You have the ball in your mouth, Piper. You can't have that in your mouth, Mama. Piper, come. You can't have that, baby girl. All right, Noelle. A year from now, give me 1 sec. A year. Oh, I hit something. I'm sorry, Alex. I didn't mean to hit that. A year from now, you're going to ask help from others that you can look for a sign so you know you're on the right path. So you have a year from now, ask for help from others to look for a sign that you know you're right on the right path. Well, are you writing a book? Did you write a book? How come I just saw a book all of a sudden? Just remember I said that. Okay. Allie, I'll put one for you. Allie, that's for you within the next few months. Within the next few months. Okay. Lexa, your sun meant that you're going to find your happiness, something new. It's like the sun's rising. It has heat on your face. It feels good. It's refreshing. It gives you life again. But then the mice come in to kind of test you. Are you going to stay in your happiness where you are and treasure it, or are you going to let them back in? So what are you going to do? Okay. Ashley, do I stay with my current company? Sorry. Do I stay with my company, or do you see me making a move? Let's see. I just put them away. I don't know why I did that. It's because that mom is coming in. She's still here. She wears glasses. She's cute. She wears glasses. I like her. Ashley, wait. That's what I got. Do I stay with my current company, or do you see me making a move? I hear wait. So stay for now and wait, okay? Because that's what they're saying. And then they said within the next few weeks. Okay, so wait. Within the next few weeks, you will know what to do. Not within the next few weeks, you'll move. Within the next few weeks, you'll know what to do. So you're going to wait for now. You're going to wait for now. Lori, I'm going to be honest with this question. I don't feel comfortable answering it, only because I'm automatically hearing not now. I'm going to tell you that like it's not safe right now. So I think that you shouldn't right now without even any cards or anything. I'm just hearing wait. Actually, I like hear it clearly, the wait. So that's going to be my answer without even pulling the cards. I'm hearing wait. Yeah. I'm just hearing that. Let's see. Oh, good. I'm glad it makes sense. Laura, you want a card? Let's see. And I leave these up. You guys can go to my YouTube. So if you didn't get what I said, you could always go back there and see it again. She's going to kill that ball. Piper, don't break that ball, Mama. It's not yours. It's not yours. Laura, hey, not yours. It's not yours. Okay. Oh my gosh. I got to shuffle these cards again. I'm sorry. I'm just not feeling these cards right now. Give me 1 second. I got to really get these cards going. They're bothering me right now. They're probably trying to push me away from the cards. That's what happens. Here we go. Okay. Yes, Laura, take action. So there's something that's bothering you, something you want to do, something you're not sure to do. Take action. Okay? Take action. I'm going to put the cards down for a second because I feel like they're pushing me away from them and they don't want me using them right now. I know you guys like the cards because we like to look at them, but I'm just getting pushed away from them for a second. Carmen, is my health going to be okay? Thank you, Natalie. I'm not a doctor. I don't diagnose or prescribe, so I have to say this. So please listen to what your doctors say. I feel like there's going to be a change. So there is going to be a change. I want to say in prescription. So I want to say that. So there's something that's going to help your health, but I see something having to do with medication or something that has to be added. So I see you taking something in. Could end up being a vitamin or something like that, but I feel like there's going to be a change which is going to help you. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Sue. Shelly, it's going to take, and I'm sorry to say this, but I'm just feeling into this as I'm reading the question. It's going to take about another year for you to get stable financially. You will be stable again, but it's going to take about another year. It's funny with the old job. I have to be honest, like I'm feeling like you're going to go back, but then you're going to leave again. So it's like, I see you going back because you feel like you need to, but then you're kind of like, okay, I went back and it's not making that much of a difference. but I feel like you should go back, and then you're going to end up just leaving again. So I see that. Carol, I did that. We discussed that. Kathy. Laura, they're oracle cards. No, the cards, Laura, that I had for you were not oracle cards. The angel answers are oracle cards. The other ones are Lenormand cards. They're completely different. They're not oracle. Okay. I wasn't ignoring you, Kathy. Anything for me? Kathy, actually, I was going to pull out cards. I'm like, why am I pulling out cards? Kathy, I want you to do something for you. So I kept on hearing like she needs to do something for herself. She keeps on giving her power away or doing things for others and not doing for her. So I want you to stop. I want you to think about something that you want to do, something that you enjoy doing, something that matters to you that you enjoy. So I want you to do something for you. That's going to be my message to you. Do something for you. Giovanna. I don't know if it's a trip or moving, but I see a suitcase and I see you walking. So I see you experiencing doing something that's a change. Maybe moving. Oh, talk about getting bright. Sorry, guys. Now you can see me really bright. That's what happens. Slow that down. God. It's because it's the computer that was hit. Give me 1 second. So I see something moving, something change, like moving. That's what I see for you. So I had to say that. Give me 1 second. Thank you, hon. Thank you, Jane. Chris. Okay, so I'm just receiving like any messages about the job offer today. I'm not sure if I should accept it. I have to tell the truth where I hesitated whether you should accept it or not in the beginning, but I think my hesitation was when I was tapping into you. So feeling your hesitation. What's going to happen is in the beginning, it's going to take you a while. It's going to be a little bit scary for the change, but I really feel like this move is good for you. So I feel like it's a good move. So I know you're hesitating if you should take it or not, because I felt that, but I feel like it would be good for you. I do. I'm getting so confused with all these names. Hi, Shelby. Jane. You know what, Jane? I know I was talking about the confident queen, all that stuff. I'm going to give you this message, hon. I feel like you are too tough on yourself. I feel like you have not been kind to yourself. I feel like there's been a lot of struggles that are going on, and it's time to stop that. So I want to give that to you because I kept on hearing for you, hon. I kept on hearing for you is that self-love is really important right now. It's really important right now. So I feel like that's the message for you, honey. Start with the self-love again. Okay, start with the self-love. Chris, you're welcome. Yeah, I felt that hesitation like immediately. Like I felt it. I was like, oh my God, wait a minute. I feel hesitation there. And I don't feel like it was hesitation because you shouldn't take the job. I feel like it was hesitation because I was feeling it from you. So I was feeling it from you and not from the job itself. So those of you who usually don't follow me, I know I haven't been on in a while. Lorinda, Lorinda, grandma is in the spirit world. Mom's mom. Yeah, honey, you have to do something for you, love. You really do. Mom's mom is in the spirit world. Why do I keep on having someone like jokingly yell at me saying, and why aren't you cooking my stuff? Why aren't you cooking my stuff? So Lorinda, can you understand grandma being the type that she would think that like her cooking could cure anything? I'm going to lose my keys. My keys are up here. They shouldn't be. Would you understand this? Because I know that you're asking anything about my courtesy case. Joelle, I thought I gave you a message, hon. Okay. I feel like grandma wants to fix everything for you. I feel like she's coming in and she's saying court case. Yeah, I get that. After I said courtesy, I realized it was court. I feel like, have you already had 3 meetings for court? 3? Because I keep getting 3, 3, 3, 3. I feel frustration. Like every time I go in, I have to go back again. Okay, Joelle, give me a second, honey. I have to go back in again. So I feel I keep on hearing 3 and the frustration that's there. So would you understand this? Have you gone in 3 times already and the frustration that would be there for that? No, you haven't gone in 3 already? It might be that. So you may have to wait until the 3rd time that you go in. So I feel like the court case is going to continue, but it's going to take 3 meetings to have something finalized and settled. 3 meetings to have something finalized and settled. Or I should say 3 meetings to have things start moving. So not even finalized. I'm taking that finalized back. To have things start moving. Okay. You're going to be very frustrated. Try not to get frustrated. Try to allow things to happen and unravel the way they're going to. Just try to trust, okay, and see what happens with that. Joelle, I'm sorry. I thought for some reason I must have seen your name and then thought I went in. Joelle, are you thinking of rescuing an animal, bringing an animal into the family, bringing an animal in? I see change for you. I see addition. I see addition. Give me 1 second, Lorinda. I see change for you, but I see addition. I see excitement. I see happiness. I see love, like giving love and getting love. It's really big, but I feel like it's unconditional. So I don't feel like it's a significant other. I feel like it's, like that unconditional love that you feel, not someone that you're going to have conflict with, not that. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. So if that's what it is, trying to get someone to adopt your puppy, it's probably going to work out because I'm seeing that unconditional love extra. And I said no conflict. So that could be what it is that you finally get answers for that. You finally get that. It could be that. It could be. Lorinda, this is what I'm going to say. You're saying, am I going to win? If you remember me saying, allow it to unravel, it's going to take time. So what I'm going to say is that if you allow things and trust in the process and not get in your way, then you'll be better. Yeah, you can see Piper. Come here, Pipes. You want to say hi real fast? Come here. I know you're not allowed to come up, but you want to say hi real fast? Come here. Come here. They want to say hi to you. Come here, big girl. Come here. Real fast. Oh, big girl. Come on, baby, big head. Put that big head in the camera. Say hello to everybody. Who's your baby? Who's your baby? There she is. Just a baby. This is the baby. This is the big head baby. So that's, are you going to win? You got to stay out of your way. You really do. You got to stay out of your way. That's the really important thing to do. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This is my rescue girl. She's my rescue girl. She's my baby. This is my baby. Right? Okay, wait, there was something else I saw here. Shelby, you're taking requests. Any messages from me would be lovely. Shelby, oh, you might get mad at me for this, but you haven't been eating properly. She knows she's not supposed to be up here on me like that. So she's like, I think something's wrong here. I don't think you're eating properly, Shelby. I want you to check to see how your intake is, how you're eating, how you're taking care of yourself. Okay. I think that's really important. Allison, yay. I think that's really important. That popped into me right away. So I feel like it's like mom on the go. And I'm just using this as an example. I'm not saying you're a mom on the go, but I think you're snatching, you're eating, you're running. I'm drinking soda. I never do. It's just that's what was there when I walked past with my son's soda. So that's what it is. It's so funny. She is a Mastiff mix. That's what she is. I think she has pity in her. I hope she does. But I don't know. I don't know. Karen, are you looking to travel? Are you looking to book a vacation and something stops you? Because for some reason, just plan the vacation and the time will come. So I'm hearing that, Karen. So it's like plan what you wanted to plan, what you wanted to do. Just do it and it will all fall into place. It'll all work out. So don't get in your own way or that kind of thing. Okay. Allison. You don't have to change the world. I feel like you put a lot of pressure on yourself for wanting to help others and change the world, and you don't have to. Just keep being you and doing you and knowing that the people who get to be around you are very lucky. So stop trying to fix everything that's around you because it's not going to happen. So just allow it to be the way it is. Allow it to go the way it goes. Okay? I just have to jump down to Alex for some reason because for some reason I thought I gave you a message, Alex, and I'm seeing your name again. So I just want to talk about the anxiousness that I'm feeling or the question behind everything that I do. So I feel high anxiety with you. I feel anxiousness with you. I feel like I need you to be present. That's what I need you to do. I need you to be present. Okay. Karen, was there a vacation that you canceled because of this? There's something with vacation, with traveling that's there. Unless you would have to travel to mom and you're debating to see her, but I feel like it's not connected to mom. I have to say that. I have to say that. Diane, did I get to you? I don't remember who I got to. Yeah, Allison, just be careful. You know, it's just, I think that you're very empathic. Diane, I'll get to you now. You're very empathic. I could see that. I could feel that. So I just want you to be careful with that. Okay. Okay, Karen, right there. Right there. My husband wants to book Disney, but I'm afraid with my mom that I won't be here when she needs me. I can't change what I received, which was book it and just let it be. Okay. So I just have to say that. So that's the way I have to say it. Okay, hon. I don't want to change that. Diane, I just want to get to you for a second. I feel like you need to walk outside. I feel like you need to get outside. I feel like you need to get fresh air. I feel like you need to feel the sun on your face. I feel like you're too cooped up. I feel like we need to kind of thank you. That's what I feel. So that's what I want to give you. Like, I want you to go outside. I want you to go for a walk. Thank you, Piper. You protected me. Thank you. I'm sure it was a leaf outside that fell off the tree. But I want you to go outside. I feel claustrophobic, like I've been in the same room, in the same place, in the same area for too long. I want you to get out. But it's like fresh air, go for a walk, disconnect. That's what I keep hearing. Disconnect. So that's what I want you to do. Okay. You canceled the trip today due to anxiety. Yeah, I could feel that. Allison, look into the Confident Queen, and I'm going to put the workshop up on this also for those of you who aren't sure. I keep hearing that for you too, and I just want to share that. If you guys are here also and you're listening, there's a reason why you're listening, because I put this out there to get to as many people as possible about the Confident Queen. So those of you, like I'm hearing, like I'm having surgery, I have anxiety, I'm having this done, like a lot of the stuff that our body, our emotions, our fears, our false beliefs turn, they say our dis-ease turns into disease. So there's a reason why I'm doing this. There's a reason why you're here listening to this. There's a reason why we're experiencing this. There's a reason for that, and that's the thing, is that we're all here today listening to this, receiving these messages. Usually I do mediumship readings. Usually I connect with the spirit world and I get messages from them and I bring through evidence. And that's usually what I do with you guys. But I was told to do psychic readings today. I was told to talk about the Confident Queen. I was told to speak to you guys about Made, the Netflix movie that I have nothing to do with. But that after I created this webinar for myself to help me understand why I had to go through what I went through to get my confidence, to fix what I needed, and to believe in myself, then this show comes out, triggers me all over again, and makes me really think about things, And it is. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's exactly what I'm talking about. It's why do these traumas happen to us where we're completely fucking lost and we don't know what to do? How can we get our confidence back? How can we get our belief system back? And if we never feel like we never had it, how can we create it? That's what it's about. That's what we need. That's what it's about. So I'm going to share the information for that. I am. And I want to just stress to you guys, only because I'm getting really tired. I know the kids are going to call me soon to come pick them up. I just want to share this with you guys, is that this webinar is about giving you guys the power that you already have, but giving it to you where you are okay with receiving it. That's the difference, because it's allowing you to see within yourself what's rightfully yours. It's not easy work. It's a 2-day workshop. There's going to be homework over the night. And it's going to be something that when you put that power into it, you're going to get out exactly what you need. And it's recorded, and you get the recording, because if you're anything like me, after you do a workshop, after you do a course, after you do something 6 months later, you get into a little spiral of not so good stuff. And then you have to watch that workshop again. And you have to be reminded. And I think that's really important. It's not about you having to take this workshop and then the next workshop and then the next one. It's not about that. It's about you giving me 2 nights, giving me that time and doing for yourself what I ask you to do, so that you can just ignite that power that's within you. Because it's about fucking time that us women become extremely independent and show our power to ourselves, so that the men in our lives can be who they are and have their security while we are successful as well. Because it's just time. All right. So I hope that makes sense. I will share with you guys the link for the Confident Queen that you can log in, that you can sign up for. It is a webinar. I want to stress out, and there's a reason why I'm saying it is a webinar. It is a webinar because you're going to be, you guys have to be honest in this webinar if you decide to do this. Okay. And the reason why I say that is because it's confidential, where you don't have to worry about people knowing who you are or what you're saying or where you're coming from. But you have to be honest with yourself in the point that you have to be raw in order to heal. You have to be raw in order to grow. And I will help you do that. And it is a safe space to do it. And even at night with the homework, nobody's going to see what you're writing and what you're doing. Okay. Thank you, Megan. I really appreciate that. No one's going to see what you're writing, what you're doing, but it's a matter of the universe is watching you. When we have things that we want to strive, that we are ignited for, that we want, that we dream about, the universe is putting that in front of us and saying, here, look at your desires. We're showing you what you can do. It's up to you whether or not you want to do it. So they're not going to put desires in front of you that you can't have. Okay? So I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope that I see you guys for the Confident Queen. I will try to get on live more often. It's just that my schedule has been absolutely insane. My calendars, as soon as I open them, have been completely booked. My November calendar is open. I don't think it's fully booked yet, but I'm not 100% sure. And also, I don't want to forget this. I wonder if I could share this. And I have to share the link. In November, on the 6th, I am working with a bunch of amazing mediums. I can't share it. We are doing an online gallery, and 100% of the proceeds is going to my very dear friend Allison, who's battling cancer right now. So I will share that as well also. It's like $35 a ticket. It's an all-day event. At the end of the event, there's a healing. I am working with Cindy Keza. That's our hour. And there's a whole bunch of phenomenal mediums that are joining together. So I will share that as well in here. All right. So everyone have a great night. Stay safe. Thank you for everything. Yes, I do private sessions. Let me put my website on here. My website has everything that I just discussed. My website has the Confident Queen. My website has the mediumship marathon that's going on. Thank you, Lori, for signing up for the fundraiser. Thank you so much. And please share it with your friends. Please share it with people. My cat just fell off my desk, if you didn't see that. Please share it. Okay, guys. If you have any questions or anything like that, or you can't find a link or something like that, let me know. Otherwise, have a great weekend, guys. I will see you next time. Take care, everyone.